Hello and welcome to my final Dominion League match of Season 54, playing against Huevos Locos. Real quick, I'll look at the division standings here. I have clinched promotion. I think Huevos Locos hasn't quite. But if I lose 0-6, I win tiebreaker against Jean-Michel. But basically, this match for me is about whether I get to play in the BCDE championships, which I would like to do. So, anyway, it looks like there's no trashing here. There's gains from Haggler and from Livery. Draw from Ranger and Monkey. So like you can still build pretty big despite the lack of trashing. We're gonna want silos for sure. Monkey is a pretty reasonable card to open with. We could go Monkey. I could see Monkey Town, Monkey Silos, Monkey Pageant. I think we can skip Silver probably. But yeah, I like the Monkey. I go for the Pageant. How do I feel about that? I think I prefer Town. Oof. This didn't work out at all. Holy shit. Okay, here we're gonna Haggler. Not really anything we can do with these extra coins, fortunately. I mean, I guess we could go Pageant Silos. We do want the Silos. It's pretty... We could also take a Hostelry instead of... We get 3 horses. I mean, that is pretty good, but like, what are we drawing to do? I think I am going to take... Like, if we were to draw our whole deck, we'd hit 9 coins, potentially. Yeah, maybe that is better. Oh. Whoops. I didn't actually realize they'd played their monkey. I want Silo's Pageant. I did not realize they had the monkey in play. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, that was... I knew they had the monkey. I didn't realize that I was going to draw them 15 billion cards. At some point, we will be just drawing. That's just going to like happen, but... Okay, so we have 1 estate down there. Yeah, we want to draw. And they don't have play, but I mean, I think we just want the Haggler anyway. I do want to get another monkey now. Livery would be good for sure. Maybe we never need to get Ranger, honestly. I'm surprised they got Festival. I don't think I want Festival here. I would really like to see my monkey. I think I'm gonna draw a card for that end. Well, not to out. All right, but let's get a second one. I think we gotta play. Oh well, we had the silos. Maybe we'll see our town. Or maybe we'll see our other monkey and be super sad. This is awkward. I think I'm just gonna play them. I don't really want to buy anything with the Haggler in play, at least. We really need to get... I guess... yeah, I guess I'll trigger the shuffle. Okay. So... we go... We're going to draw our opponent a bunch of cards. I don't know that there's too much we could do about that, but I'm thinking about Haggler Port. Could also take a livery. Better. And the livery gives us draw, the Haggler gives them draw, so maybe the livery is better. It's unfortunate drawing them that many cards, but like I really need to get more stuff into my deck. The ports will make it so that maybe we can play the town for coins buy or just decollide the other terminals in general. They're going to draw us a bunch of cards here. I think I'm pretty behind regardless of that. I've had too many hands with like monkey double estate like that. My village situation is better, I guess. Oh no, maybe it's not. No, they have the points too. Never. Yeah. They had the extra Haggler. They have the silver, which I think is a negative. Province, really? Huh. I said the livery gives us draw than our opponent. I guess it gives us both draw, but I mean only if they have the monkey in play, but it's basically equivalent. But Haggler only gives the opponent draw. I mean, obviously gives us cards, so like that's good, but we do need the draw anyway. Maybe we don't. I don't actually know how much. Like maybe we're gonna get so much draw off the monkeys that it's not gonna matter. That's certainly a lot of draw. We can just do... I guess we might as well... This is actually pretty awkward. Maybe I don't play... Oh, they don't have monkey in play. Like, I really want the plus buy right now, right? I think I have to play the monkey. I think that's essential. Question is, I think Haggler or livery? So we get 10 coins or 11 coins. That doesn't, I think it's Haggler. It's got to be Haggler. And then taking another Haggler and more ports would make sense. Wait, when did they get 3 Rangers? Just now? Oh, okay. We could definitely use more plus buy, but let's go Haggler, Ports, and then we could do Town Livery. I mean, sorry, Town, yeah, Livery Town. We gonna have enough actions that way? I mean, we just want. We do go festival ports instead of town. They did get the monkey into play, so we need to be potentially judicious with our gains here. Or on the other hand, we could just maybe one more monkey, and then province. So like province monkey. And then I'm gonna take pageant offer, then buying something for 3. They do have some rangers, so they might still be able to draw here. Or not. Did get a monkey. I don't think I'm gonna be touching here. Just gonna draw from monkey. And then livery. If they don't gain cards, we can draw with the liveries. If they do, we can. Take ports. Do you take town? Sorry, another ranger. In play, unfortunate. We just take province and the horses. So it's just as much draw for them as it is for me, but at least it's neutral, not negative. I'm still probably behind. Like, having the rangers should still be helpful to them, although if they don't... Oh, they did flip the token. Oh, wait, no, they flipped it the other way. Oh, I see, okay. They drew twice this turn. Yeah, so I think... Now we're drawn. Unfortunate thing is we didn't really add payload last turn. We didn't find any Hagglers. Did get a monkey into play. We don't have the actions to play all this. This is our only plus buy. We have an estate down here. We have a festival. And we have another port. There's a 50-50 chance that we draw into our plus buy. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 coins. We can't safely double province anyway. We probably aren't even meant to touch province. Sucks. We need to have a chance to win this. We probably need to add some more payload. Which is going to be tough to do if we can only buy like one duchy. Single province. I mean, it might be safe. It's not clear that they can hit double. But probably can. They have 7 coppers and silver. That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, okay, they definitely have the coins in their bag. Double province. So I think we can just take double duchy. And gain. We'd really like to be able to at least threaten triple. I don't know, but I mean, they can just take double province. And like, what's my response to that even? I kind of need triple duchy, but I like can't get it. Really sucks that I bottom decked my festival. But I gotta do that. And this has got to be the play. Play one of each of these. Do we take the horse or do we take the extra card? We draw them a card either way, but the Haggler get us more payload. What is that payload? I mean, it could just be silvers, I guess. Towns. Double duchy, double town. Certainly could use the buy. Oh, we can get a lot of towns. Maybe we should be taking some rangers. Is double monkey going to be enough draw? And I could use one more monkey if I'm going to have another turn, which I kind of need to have another turn, probably. We could go town. don't think they can empty off of that. Still a lot of guns. I got 2 Hagglers. They certainly have a lot of cards. Like, there's no way they're not going to be able to double province. I'm going to need a lot of duchies, so hopefully I have enough towns. Maybe it was pointless to take the monkey, right? When am I going to have that other turn? Yeah, that was probably... I probably should have just taken another silver. I sort of brain farted there, I think. Like, what I need to do is just get a million duchies. A province and a million duchies. So I'm going to be down by 2 provinces and a duchy, so I need 5 duchies. State. How many towns did I gain? 1, 2, 3. Only 3? I might not actually have the buys for that. I might. I'm not sure. Probably should have taken some range or a charm. No, I couldn't take a charm. I mean, I guess I could have taken charms instead of duchies. Tried to, like, do charm stuff to get a bunch of duchies. I don't know. I definitely could have, by not playing the Hagglers, potentially shut my draw down here too. By, like, they just buy the 2 provinces and gain nothing else. Like, I don't draw that many cards. I mean, I did get a bunch of horses as well. Oh, they can actually buy an estate. It's not good. That's not good. It's good that they can't buy duchy, or province duchy. That would seal it. Oh, interesting. I think... I don't know why they bought duchy there, but I think that's good news for me. They buy... I think I'll be able to triple 3 coffers, added some payload. I mean, I should have taken... My goal was to triple. I should have taken some silvers instead of the towns, but didn't. But that was my goal. I mean, maybe they are going to buy a province. I don't know. If they buy province, duchy, and I need to hit double province duchy, well, that's easier. Yeah, I don't understand the duchy buy here from, like, province estate would be pretty safe, but anything involving duchies seems worse. Unless they do have a pile out somehow. Haggler gaining port, Haggler gaining town. Oh, I think they do have a pile out. Oh, wait. No, they don't. No, they do. They have another buy left. And actually, me not buying the monkey wouldn't have mattered. Alright, well... Not exactly sure what I could have done differently in that one. Alright. So the trashing is develop. Exactly, fast trashing. We got to get island folk going, of course. We could open develop overlord, I guess. I mean, developing estates into underlings is like actually pretty reasonable. The village is specialist. The draw is storyteller or wayfarer or owl. There's grave robber. I don't know if that comes into play. Weaver. I don't think there's a way to activate that. So it's not, doesn't excite me super much. Okay, I'm gonna take the develop. And then, yeah, I think we'll get an overlord and consider whether, you know, maybe we play that as develop, maybe we play it as specialist. I don't know. We just do storyteller here. Draw 3 cards. We trigger a shuffle where some of those estates miss. I mean, there's a world where we drop 4 cards. There's a world where we don't see our develop and we see all of our estates and we're really sad, but what? Seriously? Well, we gotta owl this. Do we go ahead and take another overlord? I think I do take another overlord. Okay. Now we can top deck an underling. So we could play Overlord as specialist on underling to double play it, and then play like Wayfarer. No, we can't play Wayfarer. We could play Wayfarer if we gain an underling, but then we wouldn't have the plus action. Maybe that doesn't matter since we're going to just go to the end of the shuffle. We've seen 2 of our estates, so these are all coppers. So we're going to have 6 coins. Buy another Overlord with no money. Oh, we could also specialist the Overlord. That makes way more sense. What do we want to do with it, though? Well, maybe we should just play the underling normally if we're going to do that anyway. Oh, although we could play Overlord as specialist to play Overlord as specialist, double play the underling, or single play the underling, gain an underling, play Wayfarer. We want a silver? Okay, we're definitely doing that. Right, and then we're doing this. Specialist. Play that. Oh, we could owl this and then play it normally. We trigger a shuffle. But we can play Overlord as Storyteller afterwards. We don't gain anything that way, though. Huh. Maybe what we do is we go underling, normal, underling as owl, so we don't trigger the shuffle. This is neat. This one's obviously going to be Storyteller. Oh. It might actually be worth it to buy another Overlord. Because, like, really need money for anything particular right now. And Overlords are really good. They're going to get off their Island Folk turn, but we're about to, too. And I think my deck is better. So this is going to be like the double specialist thing again. Board as specialist. Board as specialist. So we start with Underling's Owl. Play it again. We played again. The Overlord again as specialist. Play Overlord. We play that specialist. Underling and gain a copy of Overlord, or do we play it again? What are we doing if we play it again? Not that we're doing anything particular. Okay. I think I'll just play this one normally. Specialist. You as specialist, but we're actually going to owl this one. Play it again as specialist. Play that. Oh my god, this is getting complicated. So now what? We've got enough figures. We don't need to worry about that. We might want to like do an armory or something. Beaver. Specialist. Lord as we could. We want to start trashing the coppers. We could do like specialists that develop, crash a copper owl. I think I'm down. Now gain a copy. And Wayfarer costs 8 debt. I don't know what to buy. Like, maybe I just buy another Overlord. I don't know. I think so. They're just so good. They're just so good. It's so good. I wonder if it's going to be possible for me to like end the game next 2 turns. This is Overlord is Specialist. Overlord Specialist. Play. I'm thinking about Overlord as Grave Robber, trashing the develop. I could also just do develop copper and then owl. In which case I might as well play this Overlord as Specialist too. Okay, so this Specialist stack is going to be really confusing. But what we want to do is I'm going to Overlord again. We do have like an Overlord up here that we can, like, we don't need to Specialist with this one if we don't want to. So we could like Armory for the last Underling or whatever. If we wanted to. I don't see any reason not to play the Specialist though. We could just double play an Underling here just to like simplify things. We know we get the favors and all that. And maybe we like start doing Grave Robber stuff. This is so... Yeah, my brain cannot deal with this. I think I'm going to... What are we grave robbering into? I guess we could take a Wayfarer. What Overlord are we on? I think we're actually on the last one, so we need to do Specialist again. Let's... Armory... Last Underling... play specialist. Overlord as Wayfarer. I mean, there probably is some kind of pile out, right? But oh, I mean, we could armory another Wayfarer on top, I guess. Overlord as we could develop this copper. Then we I'm gonna owl now, even though I have the underling in hand. I should have set this up differently. I get the cards first. Not what okay. I that was sure something. Okay, we got donate. We got scrying pool and wharf. Silk merchant, market. You know, there's no plus actions here unless you want to count voyage, which I don't think voyage is good here at all, really. I do think we're going to want to play with scrying pool. And like the terminals are just wharves. Get a bunch of markets. Maybe get some tensions, but that's not the thing to start with, obviously. Silver for sure. Silk merchant, like, into donate. Like, you do get the coffers, right? But you're not actually ramping your econ. Like, double silver might just be better. Mostly because of what is in your deck after you donate. Like, double silver into donate. It's potentially good enough by itself. I mean, what you really want to do is have 5 coins, you can get a market, but I guess keeping a copper isn't too bad either. If we buy Silk Merchant, we have to keep more coppers effectively. So yeah, I think I'm going to go double silver. And maybe, oh, okay. I think I'm actually going to take a market here and then donate, because that's 5 coins, which is enough to buy, like, well, we could take gold. That'd be maybe gold is better. Gold's probably better. We're definitely donating now. I expect Huevos Locos will be as well. And gold silver is fine, and you trash the silk merchant, so it's pretty much a wash. They'll get villagers, but I don't really care. So whether we take market or wharf first, we have plus buy either way. I mean, market will be better. We only have 3 cards in our deck. We're gonna have 5 debt, 7 coins. There's not really anything we can do with that. If we keep 1 copper, we'd have enough to buy a 3. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, old map donate. Better than just yeah, it's too bad that we didn't get like 6-4 rather than 7-3 for our money distribution, because if we had 4 debt right now, then we could afford a 3 without needing to keep a copper. Be a lot nicer. Because like being able to buy like an old map or another silver or something without, like, if it's a silver, then we only have the 4 treasures in the deck. It doesn't, well, although I guess if we had potion, then that would be a 5th treasure anyway. So, do we want? I mean, we can keep a copper and buy an old map. Which will help us with scrying pool stuff for sure. We'll have 8 coins in our deck, which is more than we need to buy like Orf or a market. We'd buy the market, obviously. We trash the copper now. We'll have 7 coins. We'll buy the mark. And then we'll have 8 coins. Well, we would rather have. I guess we would rather have 9 coins so that we can go market ocean. Maybe we do keep the yeah, okay. It's fine. You are going for Voyage? Huh. I don't think I want to do that. It's like hard to do stuff. It's really hard. Sunken Treasure. That's interesting. There's a way to get a scrying pool or a wharf. Market. I think we still need the potion, but getting a sunken treasure... Well, maybe it's not that good, right? Because we get like one wharf out of it, and then what? Yeah, I don't actually think I like it. I mean, it is something to do on the voyage turns if you're doing that, but if I'm not doing that, then who cares? I could rotate to distant shore. Would they want a distant shore? I don't. I think I probably should. Okay, so we're gonna get... There is some risk to going market potion here. Well, there's some risk to taking potion, period, I guess. But I actually wonder about taking a rogue too. We definitely can't. We could take dungeon rogue, I guess. I think we can wait a turn on. I don't know, maybe I meant to take the wharf, not the market, but the wharf doesn't. It does very little right now. Interesting that they didn't rotate. I think they would be in their interest to rotate. Distant shores. Huh, okay. Well, we're doing very different things, that much is certain. I can definitely do old map into double sunken treasure. Pretty good. I mean, I guess you can use that to get a bunch of scrying pools, but I don't know if it's actually more efficient. But instead they're going after all of the distant shore. Fascinating. I don't think I understand. Sure. Scrying pool. Could go scrying pool dungeon rogue and never take wharf. Dungeon better than old map? Maybe not. Well, this is... All but one of my stop cards. I might actually be meant to take province here. They just added 4 estates to their deck. Granted, they could donate them, but then, like, what was the point? any of it. I mean, distant shore or voyage is pretty effective at paying for donate, I suppose. I would actually do that in their position. You do it, you play them again, you do it again, and then you just have draw. I guess the other way to do it is hope you can slog through one more shuffle and then donate when you have all the states. Or you just play with them. I don't know. Definitely say this is working out better for them than I would have guessed. Because I was thinking like, oh, you get the one, copy and then you're done. But no, on the voyage turns, if so long as you can find the sunken treasures, which admittedly you shouldn't necessarily be able to do, but I don't know why you would take market over scrying pool, but okay. Oh hey, silk merchants in the trash. How about that? They can put cannon fodder silvers in the trash for me. Well, if that happens, it happens. What is this last card? Another old map? I should play my scrying pool first. Huh. That's less trashing than I would have. Like, one silver in the trash seems kind of like a no-brainer to my position. Also quite surprised by the decision to discard the distant or the sunken treasure. Oh, I guess if you knew, yeah, never mind. You knew you're gonna see all this stuff. Top deck the rogue. Huh. Planning to gain one? Maybe. Odds of you finding it surely aren't good though. But I guess, right? I'm surprised they haven't taken any. Getting a dungeon into play in addition to the wharf going into the voyage term seems like it would be good. More gold. What? They're donate? I don't. Oh, I guess you do have the estates. Kept one sunken treasure? I'm confused. I don't understand the number of golds they bought. I feel like they're they're proving the value of sunken treasure and voyage, but I'm not convinced by the gold spam. Mm. Oh, this I'm gonna get the sunken treasure. Okay. Maybe I should actually rotate this then and buy a voyage. Um, could use. Could use a wharf. Could use a market. Would actually be better to discard Silk Merchant here, but I'm willing to spend. Offer if I offer my villager if I need to. Hmm. What all did we discard here? A rogue, hopper. That's it. Well, then we might as well. Hang on, because either we draw the rogue. Okay. Those top two cards are a copper and a province. Which is obviously not great. Silverback. I'm gonna draw them. I'd rather save the. Could take another silk merchant, I guess. Could also take a dungeon. Well, I might as well. Do I need to buy province here? I'm gonna say no. Dungeon, market. Okay. Buy one more silk merchant, maybe. Or one more dungeon. By the last voyage. Hmm. Or distant shores look really good right now, I'd say. The distant shore donate combination. Oh. That looks pretty tough to beat. Though they could dud a whole bunch. Surprised by the duchy. Uh, that's not. I guess I discard this, which is a sad thing to have to do. I guess I top deck that? I'm not really sure. This silver. Discard. Good, just discard the sunken treasure. Hmm. I do have a scrying pool down there. I think it might actually make sense to. Oh, okay. Knowing that that's down there does kind of change. No. So what we really need. Take another old map. Okay, we should keep enough to buy duchy. And just hope that we run into or something. Um. Hmm. So unlikely that we. Guess I'll just do. Do. I don't know. I should have just. They've already got. They got gold. Gold. They can buy province here. Definitely. All right. Yeah, so I definitely lost to the Voyage stuff, or I guess the Odyssey stuff there. That was the no question critical difference. All right, so we need. Well, maybe we don't need Lookout. We could Fairy Sculptor or bargain for Sculptor. I mean, there's Sculptor for Cemetery as trashing, so we could probably skip Lookout. In which case, we could Fairy like Grand Market. And we can sculpt that too. I mean, it's not going to be immediately relevant because we're going to want to trash, but like be relevant pretty quickly. When we do the bargain first anyway. I mean, we could Fairy Sculptor, buy Sculptor to not give our opponent a horse, but that's slower. I will Coastal Haven here. I mean, there's definitely some. Okay, well. We could go ahead and buy a cemetery and trash one effectively. It's not very exciting. We could bargain for Grand Market. That's the play. Okay, I think it would be nice to get a ghost. Oh, wait, we can trash the cemetery instead of the Haunted Mirror. We need to look out for whether we should trash or we should discard horse here if we draw the. We didn't draw the thing. I think it's got to be correct to take cemetery. We can actually still do the bargain. I mean, is there any reason we would want some other card? We could take a contract. Oh. We're not going to be able to do. We're not going to be able to get a ghost here, no matter what. We only hit 3. If we full trash here, we could trash 2 and do another bargain. But net trash too, I mean. Trash, copper, estate, cemetery. And then we have copper mirror, sculptor, and grand markets. Alternatively, we just go double grand market. 2, 3, 4, 5. Like the odds of us being able to get a ghost like are pretty good. I think it's worth it. Okay. We can definitely do it here. Although it's possible that what we should do is empty the grand markets instead. Six. So we've got down here another copper. I believe another grand market. We draw the grand market. We can get all three. If we don't, we can't. Well, we could do. Oh no, wait, we can get all three. We can double bargain. Yeah, okay. Now we're going to want to move our fairy token. To what? Wish I could fairy contract. Rogue. Be a thing here. Might just not play the sculptor here and use it to gain a ghost. Oh, we have a horse. I mean, like, because we're not going to sculpt anything. Well, I mean, sculpt cemetery, but we'll have the money. Just going to play this. Okay. I think I am going to take a rogue. Oh wait, rogue is going to gain cemeteries. Never mind. Rogue is garbage. I'm glad I remembered that. Haunted Woods. Then Haunted Woods fairy. We can't act. Haunted Woods. I mean, having a contract could still be good. I'm wondering if we need archives is the other thing. I feel like we are ultimately going to need archives or want. Maybe I do Haunted Woods Fairy Archive. Granted, I can't Fairy Archive, or I mean, you can't like play both the Sculptor and gain an archive this turn. Well, I can gain a silver, but we have a Grand Market right there, so we could stop here in order to ghost it. I think that's probably the play. Sculpting a silver does seem good to hit Province Archive. Because we're ultimately going to want the archives with the green. Oh wait, we kind of want another Haunted Woods, don't we? I guess we could not play the woods this turn. That probably makes some sense. We don't need the draw right now. Okay, I'm fine with not playing the archive this turn, I think. We can top deck it. Top deck 2 archives if we want. Or we could sculpt a silver, which gives us another. I mean, it is unfortunate that we have the 2 green cards on top. But I think having... We want a province. Another archive. 2 more archives. Sure. Did buy Haunted Wood. These are never going to get out of our hand, I suppose, which is annoying. We can at some point consider sculpting another cemetery. I wonder if I needed to take more payload last turn so that I could hit. Oh boy. I mean, their deck... Could be pretty bad. I think silver. We have an extra archive that we didn't even. Buy another silver. Buy another archive. We're gonna have all of our again markets in theory available. 5, 7. Not gonna have that silver. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Silver. Because they have no archives, so the tide pools. Oh boy. Am I gonna lose this game with 7-3 grand market split? I mean, it seems very possible that they cannot province next turn, so like maybe I still can, but they don't have. They are gonna have tide pools hitting them, although that's gonna actually, I guess, help them. Did we take the ghost? So if we province here, then how many duchies do we need? 26. One duchy gets us to 29. 2 duchies gets us to 32. Province double duchy cemetery would do it. We can sculpt the cemetery. Okay, then we take the grand. So do we have that? 14 and 6. Yes. Right? 20 coins is province double duchy estate plus the cemetery. Okay. Guess that wasn't in as rough a shape as I thought. All right, so we have well, innovation, I guess, is a village. With importer, I mean, it mostly just makes importer, actually not even, because there's no non-terminal to... Oh, I guess you could gain lighthouses with it. Buh. I don't know what the heck this board is. We want to play with Lighthouse. That much seems clear. There's Legionary, there's Highwayman, Rabble, I suppose. I guess Band of Nomads is a village, but only 5 times. This would be so much cooler if there was like Underling or something, and then you could really like do shenanigans with that, with Sculptor and Importer, but as it is, like, we got Fountain, which discourages going for Treasurer. I'm thinking we want to go for Highwayman. We're never gonna like play Highwayman and then like redraw it, right? Without trashing all our coppers with Treasurer, which I think we don't want to do. So we probably will want a Sculptor. So I'm thinking we might want to go ahead and open with an order. By action or card. I mean, they don't have any attacks yet, so I don't think we need to take Lighthouse. I think we can go ahead and take Silver. I will go ahead and take Lighthouse here, probably, because I mean, either I hit 5 right now, like, but either way, there's nothing I need to buy on 4 next turn. I mean, I guess no, there's no way for me to hit 2, so yeah, we'll just go ahead and take the Lighthouse in case we hit 5, which is unlikely, of course, but whatever. I think our first 5 is actually going to be Sculptor and not Highwayman. Take the Treasurer. I'm going to take Sculptor. Drawing a card here does not really do me any good. It's my only village, so I'm not going to do that. Second Lighthouse, they haven't added an attack, so I don't really see the need, although it's... I mean, if and when they do, I guess... We'll get the Lighthouse. We can add silvers with Sculptor anyway. Here, I am going to take... I guess if I hit 6, I will take Innovation. Got the Importer. Guess I'm not hitting it here. There's Silver, another Lighthouse. I think Lighthouse might actually be... We could take a second Importer as well. That's not totally ridiculous with Innovation and the 5 Band of Nomads tokens. And we've got a Villager. Yeah, I think I'm going to take it. 5 here again. I really would like to hit 6. I wonder if I take another Sculptor. I mean, we're eventually going to want to sculpt coppers, right? So... Sure. We could trigger a shuffle. This is one of our precious tokens, though. I don't think so. If I could take coin, likely to want to do that. Do we want to take another Sculptor? Or do we want to take another Highwayman? Like, we have some real terminal collision risk, right? Because we don't get to activate Band of Nomads if we, like, see Importer. So I think I'm actually going to take another Sculptor. Actually, the villagers are just better than... Yeah, we should take action now. Take another Highwayman now. Here we can, we'll burn another band token. I mean, in theory, the Band of Nomads tokens are more flexible, like, as long as you trigger the condition, but because triggering this condition is non-trivial. I guess I'll take another lighthouse. I mean, they still haven't added any attacks. Maybe they never will. But we should try to start. Oh, nice. Should try to start provincing, I suppose. We might want to contest the key. I mean, it is pretty annoying to have them have the key, but I guess we could take the treasurer. I wonder if I should take another importer here and take innovation. Seems pretty good. Okay. Do we want to go ahead and take like a rabble? Maybe. Oh, they have a lighthouse in play. Well, I mean, there's no reason to take Smithy over rabble, I guess. We could also just take like a treasurer, take the key. Maybe that's better anyway. Might, now that they have innovation, we might want to take lighthouse. Oh, I did that in the wrong order. I think. Maybe it doesn't matter. But I have an action here. I feel like I must have done it in the wrong order. Yes, I did. There's one copper in the trash for us to pull out with our treasurer. We should probably start sculpting some coppers. I don't know how. Like, we probably have enough silver to make it through the end of the game in terms of income, whatever. Got a lighthouse. Yeah, let's just sculpt copper twice. Ugh. What is this? I guess we innovate treasurer. Take the key. Like, well, we'll get a duchy off of the importer. Another duchy off of this importer. So long as they can't province easily, be okay. And take the key back again this turn if they have a treasurer, which they very likely don't. Alternatively, we can take a copper out of the trash and sculpt something that acts as a... We could sculpt a lighthouse, but they haven't really been. They still don't have any attacks. Could sculpt another importer. We can pull the copper out of the trash with the treasurer, so we don't need to worry about that. We don't want to take a province anyway, I guess. Yeah, I mean, this is going to burn through a lot of villagers, but... Oh, we have a lead. Amazing. I wasn't factoring that in for some reason. So we do take province, because they can't innovate something that will... They can't get a duchy in time. Boy, I thought I was in much worse shape than I actually am. Oh, they could take plus buy up in Band of Nomads. I forgot about that. Shit. Might regret this. Wait, what? They didn't have the fountain points? I thought they did. Son of a bitch. How did they only just get to... I thought they did have the fountain points. Ugh. Well, no wonder. Okay, that... I screwed that up. I could have just not taken it. But, I mean, maybe I was doomed anyway. Like, that's a lot of points to make up. I mean, I was going to get 2 duchies there that turn if I needed to, but... I thought I had seen their score spike already, and I was wondering why they... Because they only trashed 1 copper. They only needed to gain 4. I thought they'd gained, like, 5 already. Guess not. Well, whoops. Okay, so is this rebuild with star chart? It might be. It might be. And a good 2 cost to buy. Oh my gosh, with the Baker token? I mean, I think it's gotta be... Star chart rebuild. Just I mean, it's going to be really hard to ever like buy anything, but if you're playing one rebuild every turn, which I guess you won't necessarily quite do, you might not trigger a shuffle. It's still like pretty nuts. I could see the argument for wanting to open with not Star Chart with like a silver or border guard or something, but like unless we draw rebuild triple estate, which is very unlikely, we're going to be able to buy at least like a border guard. And we're in a much better situation than that. Maybe not actually. Maybe we would prefer to see like 2 estates, really, or at least one. But, you know what to do. I think this has got to be silver. Dismantle is interesting. Getting golds. But, like, you're never going to see the dismantle. I mean, less likely to see it than you are to see rebuild, I suppose. And trashing coppers isn't even bad. You know what? And we know we have 2 estates on top. We could go dismantle. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to do that. Put the dismantle on top, buy a border guard. They have almost the same shuffle, except they got through one more card, which is probably better. Copying me. Oh, interesting. I hadn't considered this implication. Like, do we want to move through our shuffle? I mean, we do. So, put copper on top. All right, do we take another border guard or we take a silver? Given that we're going to get golds from Dismantle, I'm inclined to take the border guard. Now, I think we know we have the Dismantle here. Huh. What we really want is to dismantle the gold. Maybe we should just go ahead and do that. Put the gold on top. Or maybe we top deck, or we buy a second rebuild. Yeah, we probably need. Well, we could dismantle gold into gold rebuild, but why would we do that? Why would we do that? Because we can buy a border guard. We don't get to trash a copper. I think having the border guard is better. Having border guard and copper is probably better than not having copper, probably. Do you want to do that? Doesn't make a lot of sense. So we're gonna go rebuild first because we know I have a green card down here and we want to like use the border guards after that. I think we go. This is interesting. We could go rebuild here. Or we could go gold and just buy a duchy. Yeah, I think actually... Well, I guess if we go rebuild, we can buy an estate. That's probably better. That sucks. Well, right, at this point, we got to be top decking build. We may end up getting stuck with that estate. And we could maybe stick them with their estate. No, I guess not. We don't really have anything to dismantle that helps us there. This is a little scary. They have... Do they have no duchies? Can't be right. Do I have no duchies? I have one estate. 3 provinces and an estate, yeah, and they have 2 provinces, a duchy, and 2 estates? Could win, yeah. Well, I could buy border guard or I could crash copper. I think I'm gonna try what I can do, really. So long as they only see one of their rebuilds, that should be fine. We saw... Wait, I do have... Right, I do have... So, last turn, we saw a rebuild, which means we want to play the rebuild first. Well, this is tricky, because we want to hit the... We want to go estate into duchy. Oh, I guess we just name province first. Yeah. Now we take rebuild on top. Now province again. Okay, well, I probably could have played that better, but pulling out the tie was enough to take the division. I mean, I was going to promote either way, but it's enough for me to go into the BCDE championships, which is fun. So, hooray for that. I think if I had lost that game, I would have been at 18 and they would have been at 18 and a half, so I would have not. If we had tied, I guess they would have also passed me on tiebreaker. So it's a good thing that I won. So that will do it for my league season, aside from the D championships, which I guess you could consider part of the season, so I guess it doesn't do it for the season. But in any case, thanks for watching, and I'll see you for whoever I'm playing in that, which I don't know yet. Until then.